Jackson Clark reporting from the Civil War News. On September 17, 1862, the Battle of Antietam was fought in a cornfield owned by farmer David Miller in western Maryland. The Confederacy, the South, was led by General Robert E. Lee, and the Union, the North, was led by General George B. McClellan. The Union claimed victory in what is considered one of the most bloodiest battles in the Civil War. We are fortunate enough to have President Abraham Lincoln here with us today. President Lincoln, can you give us a little background about how the Civil War conflict began?
Thank you, Jackson Clark. Well, slavery was going on, and a woman named Harriet Beecher Stowe wrote a book about the horrors of slavery, and that got people talking. Also, a fort in South Carolina called Fort Sumter was bombarded by the South. Also, tariffs were beginning to get real high, and the states wanted to make their own laws about slavery and taxes. 2 years into the war, the Battle of Antietam was fought.
The battle began when General McClellan followed General Lee into Maryland and attacked the Confederate Army behind Antietam Creek. Union General Joseph Hooker of the Union side attacked Lee on his left flank, while General Ambrose Burnside attacked the Confederate from the right. Attacks from both sides were launched from Dunkirk Church. While the Union caused damage to the Confederates, the Union did not continue to fight the Confederate soldiers as hard as they should. Confederate General Ambrose Powerhill Jr. arrived from Harper's Ferry and launched a counterattack, ending the battle. Confederate General Robert E. Lee here to give us his account of what happened.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. I fought with my entire force. McClellan used less than 3/4 of his troops, allowing me to battle to a standstill and move my army south of the Potomac River. McClellan thought he was outnumbered and failed to defeat us, even though he had the resources to. Many believe that if McClellan would have fought harder and defeated me, he would have ended the war.
Union General McClellan, how do you respond to Mr. Lee's description of the battle?
We won, Jackson, because the Confederate soldiers left the battle first, and we were just better. We fought in uniforms and had better weapons. We had 3-inch ordnance rifles and 12-pounder Napoleon cannons, while Confederates mostly fought in their own clothes and used bore cannons and their own personal weapons, such as knives, rifles, and muskets.
But you were fired by President Lincoln for not fighting better, right? I mean, you could have ended this thing. Instead, the war went on for 2 more years, and thousands of more lives were lost.
What kind of question is that, you bad egg, balderdash, bird juice, red-eyed, oh, be joyful, beat the Dutch, bluff, brags, bodyguard?
Settle down, General McClellan. This is a family show. Where was all that action during the battle? Overall, President Lincoln, why was this battle important?
Well, Jackson, it gave me the confidence to announce the Emancipation Proclamations, freeing 3.5 million slaves. It also stopped the British and French from recognizing the Confederacy as a sovereign country. It was the first major battle fought in the Union territory, but there were about 23,000 casualties, which affected families and businesses. So, while the Union won the battle itself, America lost a lot.
Thank you, President Lincoln, General Lee, and General McClellan. Jackson Clark, signing off.